Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, my name is Syahrini Fuad and I'm from class 12 Science 2. And today I want to show you a news item and the title is Distance Learning. Check it out. As we know that in 2020 there have been many disasters that have occurred in the world, and the most influential one globally is COVID-19. With this virus, many public facilities and places have been closed by the government, such as places of worship, malls, schools, supermarkets, and others. With the closure of this school, students cannot go to school to study. The school must adapt to current condition in order to continue to educate the nation's future successors by implementing distance learning. And with current technological advance, learning can be carried out continuously. Only the question is online school better than school? At first, distance learning was intended for students who study at open universities because of their limited time to do face-to-face work due to work or other things. Distance learning participants are provided with learning modules and independent attitude that each of them must have in order to meet the predetermined learning load and be able to graduate on time. There are many questions that we can find here. There are many pros and cons. There are those who think that online school is more effective because school can be implemented anywhere, flexible, easy, and only use a cell phone or laptop, and most importantly, and the internet signal. That online schools are less effective because teachers cannot see the learning process and do tests carried out by students assisted by tutors or other people. Many people think the online education is not effective enough when compared to face-to-face because many school students are not disciplined in learning and teachers also cannot see the students. So students underestimate learning because they think they are only at home, so it is like a vacation. This should be a concern for parents whose job is to educate their children with a schooling done online. Parents should be able to pay more attention to children who are also in the online learning process. Of course, you need educate tools such as laptops, PC, cell phone, and most important, in the internet network. Many people feel burdened by the need for large quotes so that their children can use them to attend school every day, coupled with the condition of our country, so that they are forced to reduce the number of workers. Their case should be a concern from the government. The government should provide financial assistance to buy a special quota for school children or by providing a Wi-Fi extender to remote areas so that they get an internet network. With the holding of remote schools, the teacher assignment has changed. Many teachers have to adjust to the situation of having learned more about current technology so that they can still teach their students using online media such as Zoom and Google Meetings. But unfortunately, there are also some teachers who are becoming less competent in teaching. They do not provide material, they only give assignment and hope their students can learn by themselves. So this makes it difficult for grade 12 students to understand the lesson. Plus, these 12th grade students who will enter the lectures and of course will go through college selection confusion to understand the material. And sometimes the assignment given by the teacher are very many and the deadline for collection is very fast. The time limit given should be adjusted to the number of tasks given and we don't need to rush to collect it. As we know that students have many subjects and each subject must also provide assignment. This make it difficult for students to divide their time to studying or making assignment. Besides that, this distance learning also has a positive impact on students, such as students who initially did not know what the Zoom application was and did not know how to use it. Now, for the condition, the student having to be able to use this distance learning support application. Then other positive impact is students become closer to family members because they are just at home. Therefore, this distance learning reps pros and cons. This distance learning is not effective for improving students' achievement because the material is difficult for students to understand. Plus, the teacher's many assignments. So, the teacher's job is not just teaching and giving tasks, but also understand what students feel about the online school they are currently doing. The future hope for the government is to provide policies, such as policies on college selection carried out during the pandemic as it is at this time. Okay, everybody, that's all the news for today, and that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.